I won't be, I can't be as entertaining as because I worked with Paul. You know, we did boring stuff. We were lawyers at UAL. But I have the great pleasure and honor of being Paul's deputy for a lot of years. And just a couple of things. As we've all talked about, Paul was just really confident. He knew everything about everything. And when I went to work for him, I was young and kind of arrogant, you know, because I was, you know, a lawyer. And he would say, what we do is bid protest. You know, they essentially litigation challenges contract awards, and there's a procedure that goes through. And Paul would frequently, on the cases that were assigned to me, say, they're going to do this, this is going to happen. And I kind of go, finally I said, Paul, you don't know that. And he was my boss. And so he could have said, yeah, who the hell are you? You know, he just laughed and said, yeah, maybe not. A couple weeks later, I came back and said, you know, what you said they were going to do? Yeah, they did it. And that was, I came to realize as confident as he was, I didn't think he was full of himself. I loved working for Paul. It was the greatest thing. It's interesting, I didn't know he was as mechanical as he was. I mean, he was a lawyer, and he was genuinely one of the best writers I've ever worked for. As young attorneys, and because he was my boss, I had to submit stuff through him to sign off on. And as young attorneys, we'd always kind of bristle a little bit when the reviewer marked stuff up, you know, don't you? Every time I get stuff back from Paul, I'd go, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah. He was awesome. Shifting gears just slightly, we would chat a lot. I'd interact with him virtually every day, several times a day. And he was so proud of his family. His kids were quite a bit older than mine, and so we didn't really interact outside of the office much, but we would talk about our families and stuff, and he was so very proud. And it was just his way. I remember, I don't know why this sticks in my mind, but he was recounting something to me from home about his daughter Jessie, and I guess she was in high school or something like that. And he goes, yeah, you know, something happened, I don't remember what it was, or missed a curfew or something like that. And he says, you know, she told me, Dad, don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. And it was his way of saying, yeah, she's a good kid, you know. It was a pleasure and honor to work for him. Certainly, I don't have the connection that everyone here does, but it always devastated me when I was told that he had passed. I'll miss him.